Can anybody learn how to sing? I think so. Let's find out. Hey, thanks for joining me. My name is Keith Harris. I'm a professional opera singer, travel all over the world singing and teaching voice. And this is Keith's Keys, a place that I've created for people to come together and learn a lot about the voice. And one of the questions I often get is, can anybody learn how to sing? Or how, if I really feel bad or I'm afraid to try it, how can I learn to sing better? And you can. A lot of people can. So let's talk about that. What are some things, how do you go from being a bad singer to a good singer? Now, I'm going to say right up front in this video, I'm not talking about taking somebody who's never sung and in a few months you're going to be a professional artist. But what I can say is everybody can feel a little bit better about what they're doing. They can learn to participate, and they can say, oh yeah, you know, I feel the difference. I'm really enjoying singing now. And that can make a really big difference. So the first thing, and this is a big thing that people ask me a lot, is matching pitch. How many people are actually really tone deaf? And the truth is, most of us are not tone deaf at all. Very, very small amount of the population is. More often what happens is our ears and our voice just aren't coordinated. And how do I know this? Because I've worked with a lot of singers who have come to me who've said, look, I don't even know if I can match pitch. And as I work with them, they often know when they're off pitch. I'll say, are you on pitch? They'll say no. But it takes a little time to coordinate that from the ear to the voice. So don't let your fear of matching pitch keep you from singing. You might be surprised. You might actually be better at it than you think. It takes a little practice, and it takes a little help with somebody showing you when you're off pitch and how to match that pitch. Number two, start with really simple tones, all right? You might be a huge fan of, I don't know how many different groups or singers out there, and you're not gonna sound like that, maybe ever. So start with very simple tones that are in a real easy place in your voice, or very simple songs that you can approach that keep your voice comfortable and are pitches that you can match. From there, you can learn how to stretch, right? So if you were to go to the gym and you say, I want to be a muscle builder, you don't throw the heaviest weights on there and just push it up and see what happens. You're going to break something. Same thing with your voice. You'd start with easy weights and you'd work your way up. And you want to build the voice the same way. It's a muscle, and it will respond to proper exercise. Next, kind of taking off on this, go easy on yourself, right? If you, like me, my speaking voice sits in the middle lower part of the range. So if I were a non-singer, I'd want to sing a song that sits basically where I speak, all right? I wouldn't want to sing this really high. So maybe I'd want to sing really high, but it's not a good place to start. Start with songs that are very comfortable. Maybe even simple songs. Maybe Happy Birthday, right? Something really straightforward that you can know, that you can accomplish and match pitch. From there, you can start to stretch the voice, maybe work on something a little harder, something a little more complex, but go for things right up front that show you success, that give you the idea that, yeah, I can do this, I can do a little more, right? If you're starting to train for a marathon, you don't start by running 26 miles. You might actually have to start with 1 mile or maybe even less than a mile. Think of singing the same way. You're not going to start with the biggest, hardest song. Start with something simple and work your way up. When you're first getting going, often matching pitch is a matter of getting rid of tension. Look, see, even I have trouble with it. And so watch yourself in a mirror and stretch out a little bit. Maybe even make weird faces. Scrunch up your face, stretch your face, let it all go. A couple shoulder rolls would be good. Stick your tongue way out and pull it way back in, and just a little massage, a little stretching, a little scrunching, and then relax. And you might find that when you're singing, if you're really tight, that's what's actually keeping you from matching pitch. And if you learn to relax a little bit, or stretch out those muscles and let them go, suddenly the pitches aren't so hard to match. And the final thing, and this might be the hardest part of everything I can tell you in learning how to become a better singer. Stop listening to yourself. No, really. we have these very preconceived notions about what we think we should sound like. And often, because of that, we're either afraid to sing, or we manipulate our voice to say, yeah, I know the teacher or somebody's saying this, but I really think the voice should sound like that. And part of learning how to sing is giving up our preconceived notions about what we think maybe we should sound like, and actually going down this experimental path of creating sounds that maybe are ugly, maybe our voice cracks, maybe we think sounds that are kind of weird to us, and allowing kind of this journey of sound to take place. Strip off the fear, be willing to make a few weird and crazy sounds, and you might be absolutely surprised at what'll happen. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope it helps you sing better. And if you have questions you'd like to ask, please email me, keithharristraining@gmail.com.